Hey Annie, I love being a famous scientist. We should read some of our fan mail. It always puts me in a good mood.
Yeah, okay, that sounds great. How about this one? It's from Gus.
That looks great. Can I read it?
Yeah, absolutely.
Dear Miss Annie and Mr. Zane, how does fire work? My name is Gus. How do you make potions work? How old is science? I live in Australia, in Ashburton. From Gus.
Well, we know all that. We just need our two science-tastic friends, Sophie and Catherine. Sophie! KK!
Shh! Our super galactic plants are sleeping.
You're right. Sophie! KK!
What's up with all the yelling?
We need your help, Catherine. As a famous and incredible chemist, how do potions work really? I've seen them in Harry Potter and stuff, but what are they?
Well, when two substances are put together, the particles called molecules and elements that make them up can rearrange themselves to form other particles, molecules. That change is sometimes visible, which is what you can see happening in potions.
Wow, do you think you could show us an example of that happening?
Absolutely. Come over to my lab. So here we have iron 3 nitrate and potassium chromate. And if you mix them together, we are going to get a precipitate, and it is going to change colors. Ta-da!
Wow. Oh my god. So, is that color change a new molecule?
Yeah, it is.
Awesome.
That's crazy. Thanks, Catherine.
Thanks, Catherine,
No
so much
problem.
for showing us. Now, Sophie, as a famous and incredible arsonist, how does fire work exactly? I know it's used for warmth and s'mores, but that's about all I know.
No problemo, folks. Fire happens when energy that is stored up within the molecules is released. Like the potions that Catherine was talking about, molecules can also rearrange in the air when they collide with one another. If enough energy is released as light and heat, then you have fire, which is why fire is warm and bright. Here, let me show you. Let me show you. Woo!
That was really cool. Is it dangerous?
Yes, it is extremely dangerous, but not when you remember your lab safety. Always wear your goggles and when using potentially dangerous chemicals.
Of course, thank you so much, Sophie. Now, you can go back to your lab. On the way, could you maybe water our super galactic plants?
Oh, of course, I got you.
Well, now it's time for the really fun stuff. Zane is gonna go back to the beginning of science with a little help from our handy-dandy time machine.
Yes, I am. See, our time machine is simply a box fueled by the potions we create in the lab.
Make sure to keep on your goggles, Zane.
Here I go. When are we? Where are we?
Welcome, Zane!
Good to see you, Gerard.
We have traveled to the century of 400 to 300 BCE. This is the beginning of science. But we actually cannot pinpoint the exact beginning of science because science is all about exploring the natural world, and humans have been doing that forever.
Really?
Ancient Egypt actually made great discoveries in astronomy, mathematics, and medicine around 3,500 BCE. The Mesopotamian people began to record their observations. Ancient Greece was also a huge hub for science. The first scientist to produce an organized discussion of nature was Aristotle, my very good friend. Oh, look! Here he is! What's up, Gerard? How are you? I love your lab coat.
Thank you so much. It's new. Well, I'd like to tell you a little bit about my discoveries in science. Is that okay, Zane?
Sure.
Okay. Well, I was born in ancient Greece. After attending the Plato's Academy for about 20 years, I decided to travel within the borders of the Greek Empire and study the natural world. I've published a large number of works in many fields, but we will look about my scientific work today.
Take it away, Aristotle!
Thanks, Gerard. I studied chemistry, biology, geology, astronomy, and physics. The chemistry I studied was based on 4 fundamental elements: air, earth, fire, and water. I've identified close to 600 species of life. I just wanted to think about how the world and the universe around us worked.
Yes, some of Aristotle's books are still available to read today. We can stop by the library later if you want to.
Oh man.
He was a great scientist, and his work really laid down a foundation for the world of science. If we just skip around to the 16,000s, we can talk to Galileo, another very important founder of modern science.
Bye, you guys.
Bye, have a good day.
Okay. This is awesome. Whoa.
Okay, I think we're here.
Well, where's Galileo?
Did someone say my name?
Yes. Hello, Galileo. Can you please tell us about your contributions to science?
Yes, of course. This is my favorite topic to discuss. I am an Italian astronomer, physicist, engineer, philosopher, and mathematician. I played a major role in the scientific revolution during the Renaissance. I have been named the father of observational astronomy, physics, and honestly, just like the father of science.
Wow. Sounds like he was really busy.
Most famous scientists devote their lives to science, and you can too. It helps us better understand our lives. There are very many important scientists. Can you name any?
Yeah, I think so. I've learned about Isaac Newton. He formulated the laws of gravity and motion. Charles Darwin is known for his theory of evolution and natural selection. Thomas Edison invented the light bulb. Albert Einstein created the theory of relativity, and I think he won a Nobel Prize for that.
That's right. I can think of one more very important scientist. Hold on, let's go back to 2016.
Okay, let's go.
The best scientist I know is Doc V. He is a great teacher and holds so much knowledge. Thanks, Doc V, for teaching me about becoming a scientist.
Hey, Doc V, how are our super galactic plants looking?
You know what? They're looking great.
We
hope you like this